Tips for a quick transmission swap or clutch install. After you've done the clutch and everything and you're going to put back together, put the clutch fork through the bell housing onto the pivot stud, put the throwout bearing on it, and then wrap that in duct tape. And the reason why I do this is so that you no longer have to struggle putting that up on there. It's directly where it needs to be. And then what happens is that will fall off very shortly after it starts running, and it won't ever get caught up in anything. I've done this 6-7 times, and this just speeds up this whole process. Tip number 2 for you guys. So when you're underneath the car and you're struggling, even if the transmission's connected to the bell housing, you're just struggling to get the transmission and the motor connected. This is exactly what's going on, is that down here they have the clutch is not directly aligned with the pilot bearing, and what'll happen is you'll sit here and just try to shove that input shaft into the wall, that pilot bearing, all day and night. I've sat here and struggled with this thing for 2 hours. And so what I found the workaround to this is even with the transmission disconnected, you're able to use a clamp. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to load the it's already loaded out. You're going to want to load the clutch, and what that does is that squeezes the pressure plate together, and now that clutch is actually able to move around. So as soon as I would stick that input shaft into that hole, it will pick up and slide right into the pilot bearing. So when people are sitting there trying to shove this together or even use the screws to blow out their pilot bearing, this is what's going on there, and how to work around that is of course to depress the clutch before you stick the input shaft into the motor. So now that we have the clutch depressed, I'll show you exactly how easy it is to get this in there. Done. That fast.